Woo! What's going on, guys? Orange Form coming at you guys today with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about day 5 of Detroit Lions training camp. Day 5 is here and it's official. Hitting has begun. The pads are on, so let's get right to it. But first, before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get on my videos, and don't forget to like and share and comment this up, and we'll get right into it. But I want to say thanks to guys like John Macaron, Eric Schlitt, Tim Twentyman, Mike O'Hara, Jeremy Reisman, Brisden, all the guys that put out the information that we love to report back to you guys. Those guys doing a bang-up job. Now, they got right into tackling drills right off their warm-ups with pads on, obviously. And running back Godwin Gabuke juked the shorts out of a rookie Malcolm Rodriguez, faked right and then went right to the left. Got a lot of oohs and ahs out of the crowds. So, Malcolm probably got some jitters. First put those pads on as an NFL player, man. It's pretty tough on you. And then linebacker Anthony Pittman, who's got a lot of play and he's got a lot of hype so far early, has solid closing speed and fundamentals. Did a really nice job of wrapping up T.J. Hawkinson on a play, on an individual drill. Running back Jamar Jefferson. There's been talks about Jamar, and we'll get into those later on, that he struggled a bit, but he trucked over cornerback A.J. Parker on that drill too as well. Parker did end up getting him down on a shoestring tackle, but he literally ran him right over for some extra yardage. Swift displayed a slick spin move on Chris Board and blew right by him. Unbelievable. DeAndre Swift, they just need this kid to stay healthy. Then Amon-Ra St. Brown leaped over cornerback Bobby Price. He did the same thing last year. I don't remember who the victim was he did it to last year, but he just displayed his athleticism and his timing. So just be careful, Amon-Ra, man. We don't need you to break your neck, especially in practice. And I guess Amon-Ra was seen waving to Bobby Price after too. So we'll see where that leads up to. Then Sewell, they got to the O-line, and Sewell was absolutely dominating. He beat Hutch twice on one-on-ones. The pads are back on. So, and I told you this, guys, in a video prior to this. I said when the pads get on, it's going to be a little bit different right away for Hutch. He's not going to dominate every single time. Hutch didn't have a great day today. He did make a couple nice little plays, I guess, later on down the road, but he got beat. He got beat today, so it was the O-line who beat him today. Then he delivered a really big, and then Sewell ended up delivering a big hit on Okudah. He was also taking reps at left tackle, giving Decker a breather. So, and because Decker just came back too as well. And then no, Okudah was not hurt on the play, but he was completely pushed out of the play. Then Hawk won on a huge block today as well too, setting up kind of to the right. I'm not sure if it was the right or left. I don't know where Hutch was playing. I think he was on the left defensive end. So Hawkinson was on his left shoulder, on Hutch's left shoulder, and Hutchinson must have not seen him, but he absolutely got clocked, fell on his butt. It was an absolute win. It was welcome. It was one of those welcome to the NFL kind of hits. So Hawk definitely won that one. And I guess Hawk had a really nice block on him too as well, standing him up on one individual drill, and that's good because Hawk's about 250 pounds, and Hutch is about 260 plus, maybe 265, if that. So Hawk winning that rep is solid for Hawk, man. Hutchinson's going to need to remember that. He's going to come back better the next day. Then a deep ball wasn't really working that well for the quarterbacks today. They did hit on a couple, but it wasn't a very good day for the quarterbacks throwing the ball deep, at least. Deepest ball went to wide receiver Trinity Benson. That was obviously incomplete. Then Okudah didn't have a great day either, First, talking about him getting beat by Sewell. That's kind of tough, though, man, when you got a man that size coming down on you. He's not going to win those drills or those individual matchups. But he was beat easily by Okudah was beat easily by wide receiver Josh Reynolds on a nice that I think was a deep ball. And so Okudah's not going to win every rep either. He's not going to win every rep, even though he's had a pretty decent camp. He's just get back into the flow. But this day he didn't have a good day. He did not have a good day today. And Sevion Smith had a nice pass breakup from Goff to Reynolds. It's Evan Smith, that kid from Alabama that I kind of like, the corner. The whole starting O-line was very dominating, not allowing a single pressure in the first 10 reps. So we really like that. Chris Board had a forced fumble after a wide receiver caught a ball, so it's nice by the defense. Defensive lineman John Kaminsky with a sack against Boyle with the second team. So that you like hearing that. Goff was at least productive today, but couldn't hit his deep passes like I was talking about. Offense looked lost with Boyle in there at times, under center especially, you know what I mean? There's no rhythm, there's no consistency from Boyle at all. And Boyle is, he's showing his frustrations out there. He chirped out Jamar Jefferson for not changing his route during some route recognition drills, whatever they were doing out there, and he kind of went after Jamar Jefferson a little bit. So, the frustration is going to build up, and we just need to work on that, man. We need to work on getting this second quarterback. I don't know who it's going to be. Jack Fox was out here booming the ball today for distances and accuracy. He had 360-plussers on 3 kicks, so we really like to hear that, and I love the accuracy part too. Rodriguez, like I talked about, beat earlier by Igbubuke, but he continues to impress with his intelligence and his awareness, and I don't want to call it guesswork, but he deciphers play pretty fast. He diagnosed a play very quickly, recognizing a screen pass and blowing it up. You love hearing that. Tackle for loss on the play too for him. Goff did have a big completion to Reynolds, like we talked about. He went right down the sidelines. The chemistry is evident with these two guys. They're always looking for each other, and that's another good sign, man. He's got some chemistry going with Chark, but he's got chemistry going with Reynolds too, who he's had back in the LA Rams days. Amon-Ra St. Brown had an open field on a jet sweep that looked like an easy 6, but safety Deshaun Elliott ran and didn't give up. Caught him. It was about a 50-yard gain. Amon-Ra St. Brown was visibly upset that he didn't score, but that's good hustle on Deshaun Elliott's part. Funches is back. Devin Funches, the tight end, who's back. He had that groin injury. Now he's back to practice. Didn't hear much about him today though. The O-line, back to the O-line work. The O-line, all of them was very solid overall. Decker beating Charles Harris. Jackson was handling Brockers. Big V bettering Levi Onwuzurike, and Ragnow anchoring Aleem McNeil. So you love hearing that too. Craig Reynolds had his quicks on display, getting to the sideline and avoiding a Jared Davis diving tackle attempt. Jamar Jefferson is slipping down the running back totem pole. More on that a little bit later on, and I'll get that to another video. But Jefferson did have it better today overall, though. He finds the holes. His vision, he has really nice vision. He can find a hole, but there's a lot of stuff he needs to work on. I think most of it's mental with him. Physical, it's not even a problem with Jamar Jefferson, but he's on the verge of getting cut. I have a feeling he's on the verge of getting cut, and then I'll explain that later on after this video when I do another video. But DJ Chark continues to win those 50-50 balls. And those short contested catches. You got to remember this kid's 6'4". He's not a heavy dude. He's over 200 pounds, but he's 6'4", and he can get up. And he's just very, very lanky, very athletic. So love hearing that. And Goff's trying to find him as well. And then you got guys like Cephas out here being very physical with the pads on, something that we already knew about. He had another one-handed snag, I guess, as well today. The guys that did kind of struggle today on the O-line were Dan Skipper. He's coming back from an injury. And undrafted free agent Zane Obeid. They had rough days today, but that's going to happen. Houston had a few. James Houston, the rookie that we drafted out of Jackson State, he had a few splash plays in the run, dropping back into coverage as well too. But he's still developing, and he's going to need some developing work. Defensive tackle Desean Cornell had a really nice day stopping the run today. Probably the best of the day for him. He's making a real strong push of winning that defensive tackle for the coming off the bench. So he's going to be one of those guys, man. He's going to be that first or second defensive tackle coming right off the bench. He's making plays in camp. We talked a lot about Desean Cornell the past. It seems like every day we're talking about him right now during training camp, man. He had a rough couple years and now it looks like, you know, he's taking it serious. Not saying he never took it serious before, but now, you know, sometimes these guys grow up a little bit first couple years in the NFL. And it looks like he's going to be like the first or second defensive tackle off the bench on certain plays or packages. So I love that, man. He's making plays. More praise from head coach Dan Campbell to today. Today's player was cornerback Mark Gilbert. Gilbert is a bigger physical cornerback. And like I said before, they're trying to find that CB. They're trying to find that CB4 as well. You know what I mean? We obviously got AO. Will Harris and Akuda are fighting for a spot. They're trying to find that CB4 pretty much. So Gilbert's in there, and he's got himself known. So he's in that mix. Guys like Will Harris, Melifonwu, Bobby Price, Chase Lucas. I love hearing the Chase Lucas part. Sevion Smith, love hearing that too. All had positive days on day 5. Love hearing it. Walker, Tracy Walker, looks to have improved his coverage skills. It's a couple days in a row now, which we've talked about his coverage skills. They weren't that great. You can tell that he's worked on it already during training camp. He locked up Khalif Raymond on a couple plays. Khalif Raymond is hard to run with. He's one of the fastest guys on the Detroit Lions. Probably one of the quicker guys in the NFL too. So he locked him up pretty good. Had a good day against Raymond. The punt returner, kick returner unit kind of remains the same. You know, it's Raymond and Pimpleton usually, and then you get a sprinkle of Alma-Ross St. Brown in there, and they got a few other guys coming in and out. But it's pretty much going to be, it's coming down to Raymond or Pimpleton. The Pimpleton, I don't know if he's going to make this team though. This wide receiving unit is pretty good so far. It's not phenomenal or fantastic, but he has a long way to go to get meaningful snaps on the offense. I don't know if they're just going to keep a guy that can return kicks. I just don't. It's going to be tough for him. I'm still calling he's a practice squad guy. And that's really it, guys. That's it. It was kind of a quicker one. There's a little bit quicker one. I didn't really run off at the mouth on this one too much, you know. But this is good, man. They're finally hitting. We love hearing this. We love hearing that the hitting's back. Oh, so can't wait for it, and I'm fired up, man. So, and I thought I lost it. That's why I did that. I thought I literally lost the video, but that's the video, guys. Only about 12 minutes, 30-something seconds in. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it a lot. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, and don't forget to like and comment, man. Let's go. We're finally here. We're about 1 week into training camp. Let's go Lions. One pride, baby.